Hey guys, Joe here at ECRM's Global Wine, Beer, and Spirits session in New Orleans, and I'm here with Andy and Lauren from Lucky's Market. Thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
So before we get into the conversation, can you talk about your roles within the company? We'll start with you.
Sure. I'm the Assistant Director for Beer, Wine, and Spirits in Lucky's Markets nationally. We're in 10 states, based in Niwot, Colorado, just outside Boulder, and growing really strong, particularly in the Southeast, where we're opening new stores all the time. I assist with all beer, wine, and spirits, and Lauren is our national wine buyer.
Perfect. Okay, great. So, earlier during the session, Nielsen spoke and he touched on 3 specific trends that I wanted to see if those trends are resonating with your customers as well. The first one was about how consumers are getting a little more explorative in their drinking. They're not sticking to, beer only or wine only. They're trying a lot of different things. And are you seeing that among your consumers?
Absolutely. I mean, we see more and more people trying different things all the time. And our consumers particularly, they come in and try and go for that discovery. And we really try and work with that in everything that we do with the culinary styles, but throughout our department particularly with, really wide range of offerings, local products and everything, to give them that opportunity. And we see more and more people will come in and have beer one night or wine or even spirits where we have spirits.
Gotcha. Are you seeing that movement from wine customers? They're trying new things?
They definitely are, and it's interesting because you also see a lot of wineries that are trying to figure out how to keep those customers or bring them back into the category by coming out with new innovative items too.
Okay, and the term promiscuity, that's Nielsen used that. That's what people are using to refer to that now?
Well, brand loyalty has always been a really strong thing.
Yeah.
So, and people now are not as loyal. They're looking for that innovation. They're looking for those differences, whether it be wine or beer. They're not that loyal. So it's that promiscuity of looking for new things.
Okay, and health and wellness is having a big impact on the category. I see it myself at my local restaurants and bars. You have someone who's on a keto diet is now not drinking beer as much, switching to vodka sodas. Let's start with you, Lauren. What are you seeing in the wine category as far as how's health and wellness impacting it?
Well, especially in the canned wine segment, you actually see a lot of wineries who are starting to put the calories and the carbs and the sugar contents on the labels. So that's starting to become more of a focus, definitely, and featuring those lower calorie, lower sugar options for sure. So that's just becoming more readily available.
And then are you seeing that across the other
Across
segments?
the board, across the board. I mean, with new entrants like hard kombucha, for example, that's really up and coming. We all know, the kombucha trend is with that health and wellness. Now with the hard kombucha or the beer bucha that's coming out, with your lighter hard seltzers, of course, are blowing up all over the place, and the canned cocktails. We see those being lighter, less sugar, vodka based rather than malt based. So there's less carbs. So you see a lot more of that in every category.
Well, speaking of the cans, and we saw this a lot on the store tour together, ready-to-drink alcoholic beverages seem to be exploding. And I know Nielsen said it was off the charts as far as the growth, and it's going into so many different segments. What are you seeing in your markets?
So honestly, with us, it really started with canned wine. That was the first big frontier, essentially. February, we actually did a program in all of our stores where we introduced canned wine to all of our customers and really showed them that it's an acceptable thing to drink and they can get really good quality in canned wine. And then that started transitioning to wine-based spritzers, and then now vodka-based spritzers, all different styles. So. And
then one of the things that I noticed with the canned wines or the canned drinks in general is they seem to be, what I mentioned in my conversation with Nielsen, is cooler. Like they have that coolness factor in the packaging and the design, and it's almost like an Instagrammable thing, a little more Instagrammable.
It is. It's something that a lot of millennials are really going towards for multiple reasons. First of all, they're new and they're cool and they're hip, like you're saying. They also have that environmental impact, so you have, less transportation costs because they're coming in cans a lot of times, so they're lighter, and just, things that millennials and people are now really starting to care about.
Speaking of millennials, this is where's sustainability fitting in?
Yeah, sustainability is a big portion of it. I mean, cans, absolutely. Moving away from straws, packaging is really important. And I think that's where the canned cocktails also come in. I mean, and the wines, but cocktails particularly, you don't have to go out and buy 5, 6, 7 ingredients, or
Yeah.
even just 3 ingredients, you're buying one thing for just the amount of people that you have. If you have multiple people that are looking for multiple different cocktails, whether it's Moscow Mule or Cosmos or whatever it is, you can just go out and buy just what you need,
Yeah.
and you don't need to have all of that excess.
And they're even using them in like tailgating, like they're taking
Absolutely.
them.
Definitely,
You
taking
know.
them to the beach, taking them on boats,
Yeah.
all kinds of options now.
It's a lot more convenient. So convenience is a
Convenience
factor
is
as
a
well.
huge factor, yeah.
Okay.
People are really looking to save time and get what they want when they want it, and more, that's what we're seeing them move towards.
Excellent. Last question. Here at the session, what are you looking for? Anything in particular you're looking for?
Well, I think, we're looking for that innovation, those new disruptor products. We're really looking for those interesting things, making relationships as well. Always loved ECRM, you get to meet a lot of people and really get to be a part of that, and see a lot of new products as they're coming out. We're really part of that discovery. We want to be on the cutting edge of new items, so it's really great to see.
Gotcha. How long have you been coming to our sessions?
This is only my second year, but
Okay.
our company's been coming now for at least 4 or 5 years, I believe, yeah.
Gotcha. And this is your first, right?
It is.
What do you think?
Well, it's really cool seeing, what is coming out from all different countries and really looking for what's going to resonate with our customers. It's a really fun experience.
All right. Well,
So-
thank you guys for joining us, and I'm looking forward to our grand tasting today.
It's gonna be a lot of fun,
Sounds
thank you.
Okay. Catch you soon.
Thanks.